Are you embracing the journey of aging? Grand Rising, my friends. Congratulations, you made it another day. Pat yourself on the back. My name's Mark Brown. I help men over 50 bounce back after loss, addiction, and setbacks using faith, simple tips, tricks, tools that work if you apply them, right? So let's talk about something that the world doesn't always honor, and that's aging, right? But faith and the truth actually does. It's the journey of evolution of aging. We cannot stop the time clock, can we? That's one of the things like I absolutely loved when I was a hearing specialist. I worked with the elderly for 17 years, 1 month, 26 days. And the stories and the wisdom that I learned from these people. I mean, I met so many awesome people. I met someone that was in the Holocaust, one of the last survivors here in Connecticut. I met someone who worked on the Manhattan Project. The wisdom and the stories and the stuff that people told me was just absolutely amazing. It's awesome. So let's talk about this. Aging isn't a decline. It's actually a refinement of who you are and like all of your experiences. It gives you seasons of clarity, depth and meaning and purpose, and wisdom, right? So there's three things: wisdom, your perspective, and your legacy. It all gives you different as you age, right? So you've lived through a lot of things, no matter where you are. If you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, you have all that to build upon. You can help the person you used to be. You've lived, you've learned, you can add value to people because you've gone through certain things. You've fallen, you've prospered, you've gotten back up. That means you carry some powerful wisdom, right? And your wisdom is very important. I seek wisdom from God more than anything because He gives me answers. It's not just information, it's insight because you've been there, you've done it. And if you've done it, no one could take away that position or experience from you. So whatever you've experienced and you've gone through, you can share that with people. God's been teaching us every single day about everything, right? Through the valleys, the lows, the highs, the mountaintops. You've been on the peaks, you've been going up, you've been going down, and that's just what life, it's like your plan is from here to here, right? But God's plan is like this. If that makes sense. Each and everything that you've gone through has been a learning and growing experience, and He's pushing you to stretch you to expand your capacity. If you can't expand your capacity, you'll never get beyond what your limiting beliefs are. If you only think you're stuck in this cycle of, I can only do $30,000 a year, $38,000 a year, which is the average household income, that's all you'll ever make, right? You can expand that. You can expand that. You can do all of that. Can't expand that, then you'll only go as far as your limiting beliefs will, right? So when you age, you can share your wisdom with your children, your community, your groups. See, one of the things that I love when I say I help people, we align people with the groups that we can align with, right? So God's been teaching, you've been going through the ups, the downs, the valleys, and everything like that, and now you're in a place where you can share the wisdom with people. Where have you come from? Where you can do, and you can help and serve others along the way. And like I share with my daughter, like all you can share with your children, your community, your church, your wealth generation groups, your teams, your everything. I seek people who've done things before me. There's an old Chinese proverb, seek the person that's coming back from the mountain, right? So if they're coming back, ask them how it was. They know because they've already been there, right? Because you've already been through many things, you can share that with people. And that brings you to a different perspective. You stop sweating. Here's the thing. As you age, you stop sweating the small stuff. You forgive quicker. I don't sweat the small stuff. It's like, oh, okay, it's no big deal. You walk a little slower. You appreciate things. You stop and smell the roses because you're not tired. It's because you finally see the beauty in things, right? You see what really things are all about. It's not so fast-paced because you realize that time is we're only here for a speck of a dash mark, right? Tomorrow's not promised. You never know what's going to happen. And for those of you who have lost people in your lives overnight or through other things, you know that. We're only here for a speck of time. So that's where it goes into how do you want to leave this world? What's your legacy going to be? When some people hear a legacy, it's like, it doesn't have to be, how do you want to be known? How do you want to be known? What story are you writing for your life? What's your purpose? What's your vision? How do you want people to remember you and how you showed up We all make mistakes and so on and so forth, but you can flip that all around. It's not about all your accomplishments and money. It's about how people see you. How do you want to be known as, oh, I don't want to be around that guy. He was such a jerk. Or, you know what? Mark was a pretty decent guy. He had his problems. He did like that, but he always made a difference, and he always made me smile at the end of the day. That's how I kind of want to be known. Like, I was out here to serve people. And it's a beautiful thing. How do you want to leave yourself? It's about truth, love, faith, family, and your loved ones. That's how I want to be known. How do you want to be known? Right? How do you want to leave things? And keep that in mind. You're still writing your story. You can shift that. There's time to add meaning, purpose, all the pages of your life. Each day. That's why I say congratulations, you made it another day. There are people that did not wake up this morning. So you can shift and make a difference each and every moment. That's why I love sharing things with people. That's why I love bringing people into communities that are here to serve and to embrace, and it gives me purpose. It's all about, you can do it. I believe in you. There are things out there that you may not even know, but with open arms you come into the communities, and we're here to serve and help you, where people actually want to be there. And it can be scary and nervous, but take the step. Join that thing you're not joining. Do the thing you're scared of doing, because we're only here for a moment of time. In any event, my final thought here is aging isn't something that you dread. I know myself, my brain, I think like I'm 18 years old. My body doesn't think so. But it's something to embrace, right? You walk deep into your belief systems, into your faith. You just walk more confidently in your strength and your purpose. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. I'm not here to prove anything to you. I'm here to share with you my experience, and to let everyone know that we're all not alone. We're in this together. That's the beautiful thing. And the more we come together, the better things will be. Your best years aren't behind you. They're right. They could be absolutely right now. And I'm actually experiencing that. And I'm so looking forward to the adventure of what I'm living into, and it's a beautiful thing, and you got this, and you can too. So I hope this helped. Have an amazing day. You matter. Don't forget, you are definitely worthy. God gave you amazing gifts to go out there and share them and be the light for someone today. Really, be the light. Just that smile, that thing that you brings people to a smile. Go do that. You know how it makes you feel. It's right from the heart, right? Have an amazing day today. You matter, and someone is definitely counting on you. And please, I'd love to know your thoughts. Please share them. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.